Good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of Undercover ET. So, we've got some videos to go over. Apologies, by the way, for not getting any videos up over the last few days. I've been in Birmingham, spent some time with some friends, just to keep me grounded, really. When you witness something like a UFO for the first time, or in my case, I analysed a video for the first time and witnessed something that was unbelievable. It makes you wonder, makes you realise that the world is not everything that it seems to be. There are things up there that are either being hidden or completely unknown, that are doing things that are completely unexplainable or hard to fathom, to be honest with you. And when you witness something like that, it changes you. It does. So yeah, spent a couple of days out in Birmingham, had a great time with some friends, and we're back. So let's get straight into it, folks. So was scouring the net when I got back to see what's been said, and Patrick at Vetted has come up with, well, when I looked at it, looking at the title here, I thought UFO caught on camera shuts down airport. I'm not too sure if that's further along his video. There is another video that we'll look at. No, we're not even going to give that one time of day because that's rubbish. Okay, so we're going to get straight into it. So, this was apparently caught in China. I won't try and pronounce the name of the place in China because I'll just completely screw that one up. But you can see it there. But this looks more like a compilation, and he does say after the compilation that there's no real detail, which tells me that it could be taken in any part of the world from anyone at any given year. We don't know. So I don't know why he got excited about this. He started the video off by saying how we finally got UFO footage, but I'm not sure really why he's taken so long to pull up some UFO footage. A little bit about Vetted. It's a relatively new channel, and you can see they're doing really well. Here's where I'm going to have a moan. I like Patrick. I like the fact that he's talking about UFOs because it kind of puts it on the map a little bit. And you can see he's got loads of subscribers, he's getting loads of views. But what bugs me is he gets the best guests that you could ask for, who throw all this information at him, and he sees all this footage, and he doesn't believe. He just doesn't believe. And what rubs salt into the wound even more for me is I've tried to contact him and say, look, you need to check this video out. Like, there are folks out there on the internet, right, that really want to see a real UFO because they just don't believe. Okay, and Patrick's one of them. So is Joe Rogan. Although he probably does believe, he just really wants to see a real UFO. There's loads of people out there that do. Well, folks, check my channel out. Two in Newtown, one in Ogmore Beach, one in Cambran, 2 videos. I've got 5 or 6 videos that I've released in the last 4 weeks. They're all real. They're all real UFOs. Why wouldn't these guys want to take a look at them? It's in particular the white jellyfish UAP that goes invisible, shoots out orbs. You know the story if you've been following the channel. I've tried to get the attention of these guys and say, look, you know, you want to see a UFO? Check this out. Nothing. They just don't want to know, folks. And this is the problem that we have, you know. And these people have the subscribers, they've got the viewers, and you throw them good footage, they just don't want to know. They would rather look at this, which does look incredible, but there's no detail to it. No one knows who took it, where it was taken, what time, what year, nothing. And I can see towards the end he's bringing this up. The drones in Hawaii. So what he must have just debunked this, even though we debunked it 5 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, or whatever, however long it was. Anyway, Patrick, I love what you're doing. I just wish you believed, and I wish you would take note of the comments that I leave. Anyway, moving on. Did you see that? Now this one was posted by a chap named Ben Dover. Not sure whether to take that seriously or not, folks, for obvious reasons. But he's got 3.6 million views and 2.16 million subscribers. Wow. Wowzers. What does he do? Funny videos? I don't know. Is it just military stuff? Who knows, folks? But these guys are in a helicopter or a Chinook or something to that effect, and one of the guys in the chopper passes out or falls asleep, and his glasses comes off. Let's have a little watch, folks. Let's just make sure we're at normal speed. There he goes. Oh, oh, oh. That's it. 3.6 million views for that, right? And you can see the comments, folks. Our veterans put so much on the line for us. We owe them our respect. I thank you for your services. I thank you for your service. Salute. How the F do you fall asleep on a helicopter, man? Oh wait, he's a soldier. Hey man, I've fallen asleep on a bass speaker in a club before. It's possible. Just depends what kind of state you're in. So this guy looks really tired. Anyway, getting back to the subject of UFOs, you're probably thinking, well, why are we even looking at this, folks? Well, we do see a little bit of the outside at the start, and it is pretty quick. But this is a great capture. You're probably thinking, how is it a great capture? It is. Check this out. You see that? Boom. Now a lot of people will go, well, that could be anything. Let me tell you, folks, I revert back to the UFO videos I posted from Wales, Cambran and Newtown. Check them out. These things are zipping past the hard objects that we're seeing. And it turns out as well, they can almost enter a helicopter without even being noticed. So, a military helicopter at that, okay? Whilst these guys are experiencing human things, like falling asleep and losing their glasses, this thing's just having a little nosy. Okay? Don't know where they are, it looks a bit deserty, maybe near Afghanistan or something, or maybe they're even flying over the Nevada, who knows? But this thing is following them, it's tracking them, it's watching them, and not one person in the comments picked up on it. Not one. That's how easy it is to fool the public, folks. That's how easy it is to fool the public. Even when the video is called, "Did you see that?" You know? Anyway, I wanted to show you it because I think it's a real good close-up of what we are seeing. And what we're seeing is these things go translucent. They can probably go at any speed they want, travel in any direction they want, go in water, up into space, and whenever they feel like it, they can change from this to a hard light object. Okay, so they go from soft light to hard light. That's what I believe, that's what I've witnessed, and yeah, that makes perfect sense to me. If anyone else can explain to me what that is, by the way, please let me know in the comments. I'm always open to something being debunked, even my ideas. So, this one, over to X now. My account on X. This one's awesome. Again, not sure where it was taken, but it's kind of what we were seeing over Hackney, London a few weeks ago. So it just looks like a Chinook somewhere else. Not too sure where or when it was taken, but we've got this UAP zooming right past the Chinook. And we see this so often, folks. And for anyone who is like, yeah, it's just a bug or a bird, look, it's not a bug because it would be a huge bug. And it's not a bird because we can't even see it flapping its wings like a normal bird would. There's a little bit of plasma coming off the side, which makes it look like wings, but I can assure you that is just plasma. It's not wings. And for more information on this, check out Robert's channel at Custodian File, Robert Shape. He's over in Marina del Rey, and he's been filming this for days days and days and days, weeks and weeks, in fact for years. And he's got several thousand videos of UAP, or what he calls Dragon UAP, flying past helicopters and aircraft. And yeah, it's worth a watch, because once you've seen enough videos you realise what you're looking at, and yeah, it takes that away. So great, we'll do it on the next one, I promise you that. Thank you very much. So yeah, on to the last video, folks. Now this is a cracker. This is a cracker. Alright, let's see if we can get some context, because I do like a bit of detail. I don't think it says. No, it's one of the rare videos though. One of the rare videos where it shows orbs interacting with the UAP. Folks, guess what we saw in Wales? I'm going to keep bringing it up. It's the most credible footage we have. And I thought it was the only footage we would have of UFO with orbs and portals, until I saw this, folks. And you know what? This guy, this post doesn't even mention portals. Okay, it's just my eyes that's caught it. So let's get into it, folks, because we're going to make this video something special. And we've got to slow it down, because a lot of what I want to show you, you just won't see in. Well, I'll play it in its true normal speed, so that you guys can see it. But then we've got to go over it in slow-mo, because it's incredible, absolutely incredible footage. And I may try and download this, because if I download it I can play around with it and try and mess with the contrast, zoom in, stop it, slow it, you know, and give it a real analyse. But folks, if you think there's flies flying around right now, you are wrong. And I revert back to my other videos on Wales UFOs. This would not surprise me at all, by the way, if it was in the UK, because these are the type of UFOs we're seeing in the UK. This trailer says momentum, and if anyone knows where this might be, please let me know. I have no idea, in all honesty, but we're seeing stuff like this in the UK, so it'd be awesome to find out. We've got to start again, because something happens so quickly and I forgot to slow it down. So slow it down and we're off. Look at that, straight away, folks, straight when it goes so fast. Look, that is exactly what we're seeing, what we saw in Wales. And what's that there? Yeah, look, and if you remember, folks, on the 28th in Newtown, this thing flew right across the screen and many people were like, oh, it's fluff. This ain't fluff. Okay, there ain't no way this is fluff. And it's got orbs flying around it just like before. And you know what? The cameraman was just focused on this thing. Alright, he doesn't mention that this thing's firing orbs out. Okay, because it's really hard to see. And again, you won't see it on your phone. You'll barely see what this thing is. Never mind the orbs that it's firing out. You need to see it on a big screen, folks. You need to slow it down. And even if you do all that, like I've done, you can barely make it out. But they are there, and it is firing orbs. Extremely fast. Extremely fast. We've also got a portal that shows up. It's very faint, but over here in a moment you do see an outline of a portal that sort of sporadically shows itself, and definitely the Wales video shows a much better portal than what we're seeing here, but there is one here as well. So we've got, in my opinion, we've got that same white jellyfish UAP. We've also got this one, which is an additional one with orbs shooting around it. Plus we've got the portal. So this is, in my opinion, or is as good as the footage that we saw over in Newtown, Wales, and just as compelling as the other ones as well in Cambran and in Ogmore Beach. Just as compelling. I wish I knew where this was, but yeah, you can see here the little flickers of light. It's just shooting out another orb there. It's just, I'd hate to guess how many orbs it's actually shot out in the time that we've been looking at this. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Don't know what it's doing. Another orb. So close to people as well. So close to people in the sky. It's just, how does it not, how can we not ask questions about this, folks? How can we just ignore it? We need to start spreading the word on this channel, because I tell you what, as soon as I get the right people in touch with me, I'm going to be asking the hardest questions, and everyone's going to want to avoid me. But I tell you what, with enough viewers and enough subscribers, we'll rattle that fence. I tell you, we'll shake it up a little bit, because we need to. I don't accept that this is happening above my head and it's unchallenged. I don't accept the fact that if it's unchallenged, that we're not told about what it is. So we need to. The people have the power. The people are bringing the evidence forward. All right, we've got all these big shot names, you know, being interviewed on podcasts and selling books and all this stuff, right? But they're not giving us the hard evidence. All right, all we've got to do is just point our cameras in the sky, and although we don't know what it's made of, although we don't know how it's moving in the way that it is, we can't explain it by our own science today. What we do know is that they exist and that they're up there. All right, that should be enough to start any investigation. So the people, if they supply enough footage, it will happen. It will happen, I promise you, folks. But you just got to hang in there and stay on the right track, which is disclosure. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me if I had 1 million subscribers right now and I became filthy rich, it would still be about disclosure every single day. I would just probably pump money into it. There would literally be nothing else matters. And this is the biggest thing to come out in our lifetime. So we should be embracing the thought of finding out what the hell these things are, and if we're alone in the world, which we're not. Okay, and also we should be concerned about our privacy, should be concerned about our welfare, and concerned about what these things are doing, who they're working for, what they're trying to find out. So many questions, folks, so many questions, and someone out there must know something. Someone out there must know something, folks. Alright, so we're coming up to the end of the video. Thank you so much for your time, and apologies again for not getting back to you guys and putting up some videos over the last 4 or 5 days. But I'm back now. If you prefer another platform, you'll find me on Rumble. Please follow me on Rumble. X as well, you can follow me on X. But if you really just use YouTube and you want to stick to this, Undercover ET UK. Folks, it takes 5 seconds to find that subscribe button and click on it. Please do so. It costs you nothing to subscribe to my channel, but it means so much to me, and it may mean so much for disclosure if we get enough people on board. It's all about real footage, folks. It's all about what to look for. It's all about why if you're a skeptic and you really are not on board with this topic, go through my videos and I'll explain to you inside the videos why I'm even looking at this. Alright, and we can't ignore what's in front of us, folks. So please like and subscribe to the channel, and that's it from me, folks. Take care, bye bye for now, and I will catch you on the next one.